All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's me. It's Nordgar TV, and welcome to qualifying race number 5 for the Nordtona 500. Come Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only 2 more left after this one. Time is getting short. Drivers' frustrations are starting to set in, and the intensity level is beginning to rise for the last few qualifiers that we're going to have to get into the 500, to get into the big show, to run for that huge trophy come Sunday. And hope to see you all there Sunday. Tell your friends. Let's get ready to look at the starting order, the qualifying order. Matt Smith, 3 nights in a row, going to take the pole position with a 46.099. Garrett Riley on the outside, Ariati in third, and Justin Munsell in fourth, Travis Townsend in fifth. Sheila Reber gonna pull off a better qualifying order here tonight. She's gonna be rolling off in sixth. Dylan Landry in seventh, Mikey V in eighth. In ninth, gonna be Thomas Keene, Linden in 10th, Kyle Gimple in 11th, Jason Oldman's in 12th, Ryan Newman in 13th position, Jake Pettarella, I think that's how you say that, yeah, Pettarella gonna be in 14th, Ryan Worley in 15th, Joshua Cotton in 16th, Brandon Pipgrass in 17th, James Cheetos Man Wilms going to be in 18th, Joshua Campbell in 19th, Michael Norris rounding out the top 20, Evil Cheetos, Marche Edney in the 92, 21st, Heischman going to be in 22nd, Davis Braun going to be in 23rd, Pacherowitz in 24th, Cormier in 25th, Lawrence 26th, Petrick 27th, Fricky going to be in 28th, Wenson in 29th, and rounding out the top 30, James Troy, Smizer, Chupacaro, Berg, Alex Peck, and Jeremy Dominique. McMillan, Redmond, Krizik, Caressel, David Shutt, Olnijits, oh man, I messed it up again. Davo gonna be in 41st. Joshua King in 42nd, David Fish in 43rd. Here we go, it's time to go bumper humping, baby. Green, 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 pace car is off. Lap 1 complete here at Daytona. We're going 100 laps tonight, 250 miles. Riley, Garrett, gonna get in front of Smith early. Garrett out front. Now we saw an interesting form of strategy last night. We had a caution on lap number 3. Didn't see one again until 3 laps to go. Everybody rode a single file forever last night. Let's see if the drivers were communicating with one another. I don't know though, being that this is qualifying race number 5. As I said, the sense of urgency to get into the show getting greater and greater. And we got one guy coming down pit road. We got a wreck coming down the front stretch. Yellow flag is out. That is the number 41 in trouble. Lap 3 again here tonight. See what happens to bring out caution number 1 toward the back of the field, folks. Couple cars involved in that. The number 41 is Stuart Redmond. Let's go to the chopper view. Where is Redmond? He ain't there. There he is. Right behind against Dominique here. Redmond down to the bottom. Gets below that yellow line. Oh, he's avoiding the wreck of the 37. That's Chubbs. That's Boobs. Boobs in trouble. What happened to Boobs? Chubbs. You've been around Norgard TV for a long time here, but we have not seen him try to make a qualifying race. He's usually out in the crowd watching. Right behind the number 39, coming down into turn number 3 with the 2 behind him. Let's see what happens here. Pit stop's going to happen early. A 39 National Guard machine there in the center of your screen. It's a 37. He just gets out of shape. Gets in the back of the 39 a little bit. That's coming out of 4. That's not sure what happened to Chubbs there. I'll let you viewers take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Get you guys involved in the refereeing here. Little bump right there. Just that little bump coming out of 4 as they start to go through the trial up into the 29. 29 not happy. Chubb's going to spin around. 41 going to go around. Dominique going to go around. And looks like everybody else is going to be okay. Chubb's going to have to bring that down and get fixed. People leaving pit road right now. This pit stop may be the deciding factor here later on in the race, so we'll see what happens. Last night it actually made a difference having the yellow come out early like this. Happens again in the same lap. Lap number 3, the unlucky lap for the Nordtona 500. Nordtona 500 brought to you by Nordweiser, the official beer of the Redneck Room. Yeah, he definitely was pushing off the corner. Off the corner is okay, coming down to the tri-oval, and it looks like he just got a little bit out of shape there, but you got to be aware of that. You got to protect your stuff. That's going to be too bad for Boobs. Boobs, Brandon Smizer in the 41. He is off the track and behind the wall. Chubb somehow, some way, still on the lead lap. Not a huge impact there on the 37. He may have been able to get that fixed. He does get out before the pace car will stay on the lead lap. The drivers officially started tonight. 41. The room did not fill up. That is unbelievable. Looks like they're doubling up already. Lights on the pace car are off. Lap number 6, we will be going green flag racing again. Let's see if I can get the ticker up. Where did my ticker go? Hurry up, Nord, hurry up, Nord. Having technical difficulties. Ay. There we go. Gotta do this. Maximize, please. All right, let's try this again. I lost part of my overlay. Ay. Behind this. It's not behind that. Where's my overlay? Dang it! Ah! Not having a good night here. Pace car is off. We're going back green flag racing again. Green. 88 going to dive it down to the bottom, pick up second spot right after the restart. Munsell in the 25. Munsell been racing hard all week long. Bad luck with the 25 Best Buy machine, Ford Fusion. Hoping to put one into the books tonight to be able to seal his deal and get himself into the show for Sunday night. Here is my play. I can't. There it is. Yay. All right, I got it back. There we go. Yay. All right. It looks like they're single file first through about 10th right there. Doubled up. Guys are going to want to get to the front early and stay up there. No, there are no sign-ups for the Nordtona 500. You got to get into the room. You got to qualify. You got to be in the top 6. And getting into the rooms has proved kind of difficult, but I don't see. I only saw 41 starters tonight, which means 2 guys. There were 2 spots open, so the room wasn't even full. Every other night, the room is filled up in 30 seconds or less. But not sure what happened. Maybe they actually booted a couple of drivers. I was late getting in tonight. I have not been in communication with any of the admins, any of the people down on the track tonight. Outside lane moving up in the world right now, being led by the 83. Now, Beach has not tried to qualify. It's funny you ask about Beach. I was wondering the same thing a couple nights ago. Beach lives just outside of Paris, France, and time differences will not allow him to race in the 500, and we've asked, just like we did last year, if you can't make the 500, don't bother to qualify. And Beach is one of those guys that proudly has sat out. And the 83 of Travis Townsend getting a push from the 75 of Mikey V, trying to take the point here. Side-by-side racing here on lap number 10. Travis Townsend got it. Will he fall to the bottom? Or is he going to stay with Mikey V? He's going to stay with Mikey V up top. Townsend driving for Cheerios here tonight. Well, that very well could be. You may not start from the pits. You got to start where you gridded. So sorry about that. Come back and try tomorrow night, brother. You don't grid, you don't start. Now the 88 on the outside, getting in front of Townsend. Working the back of that mellow yellow machine. Sorry, the closer. Big gap down on the bottom lane, and it looks like people, unlike last night, using that top lane, coming out of the turns, most of Speed Weeks and the beginning of the qualifying, coming out of the turns, the top lane has been a lot quicker. And Munsell giving the mellow yellow machine a big shove down into turn number 1. Remember, there is no pushing in the turns. These guys have been adhering to that rule very, very well because they want to get to the end. They want to finish. Single file about 18th on back. Townsend going high, the 88 going up. 37 of Chubbs out there all by himself. Matt Smith on the outside. Coming across the stripe. In second. They are awfully racy tonight here early on. They're Eldorado. Eldorado makes great water right up the road here from the Redneck Group. Eldorado Springs. Yum, yum. It's water. James Cheetos Man Wilms there in the top 10 as well in the 16. Not sporting his normal Cheetos colors. He's in the Pepsi/Coke machine right there on the outside. He can't decide. There is a Cheetos marker on it, but he can't decide whether he likes Pepsi or Coke, so he's running them both. Let's get the ticker up there and get that rolling. So you can find your favorite driver across the top. Everybody crank it up. Let's listen to the sounds of Daytona running here on lap 14 under green. Full throttle, baby. Oh my mama. God, I love this stuff. White knuckle racing at Daytona. Everybody trying to get into the 500. This will be the second year we've run it. Now become an annual thing. It's something that iRacing community talked about all throughout the year last year. Coming up into it this year. Great reception. Look at all the viewers early on in this one. Been over 100 viewers almost every single night. Let's try to get those numbers up again viewer-wise. Tweet this out, let them know we're live. No, Mitch, I'm sorry, there's not. We're still working on new overlays and stuff. This is a newer overlay. The older ones, yeah, but that is one of the things that I put in that I think needs to be added. 37 gonna get lapped. Chubb's gonna go to the back. Guys running 204 miles in the draft. Down the backstretch at Daytona, 90 degrees, 85% humidity. It is hot as balls out there, folks. Garrett Riley, your leader. Front pack really breaking away from the back. Backpack all lined up, single file. Look at this. Thank you very much, Mitchum. And we love having you viewers here every single night. We put on these shows for you viewers. If it was just us racers, we would never broadcast them. But you guys have been fans. There's been a lot of fans at Norgar TV. We've been on the air for 1 year and almost 10 months now, 9 months now. And we love every minute of it. And if it wasn't for you viewers out there and your support, your donations, and everything else, we wouldn't do this at all. Nobody would ever see any of this entertainment. And we love putting it on for you guys. So, top group right now. Side-by-side back group who has, let's go to the bumper hump interval. Michael Norris there in 15th. Let's go to the interval between him and 16th position. Sorry, Kyle Gimple. Well, they keep switching spots. The interval keeps going. There is your second line. Being led by the 81. I think that's Kyle Gimple, yeah. Kyle Gimple in the 81, riding in 15th. Differential 1.8 seconds between double filed up and single file, and the back group is coming. Lap 20 of 100, 80 to go. Long way. Oh my God, you actually know. Thank you very much, the closer. Yes, my birthday is tomorrow night. Nordgar turns, I don't know. I'm old enough. But yeah, my birthday is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night being Valentine's Day. Make sure you got your sweetie. Wrap your arm around her, slap her on the ass, and give her a big smooch. Tell her Norge sent you. '21 riding the point right now, down on the bottom of Garrett Riley. Matt Smith on the outside in the 88. Getting work done here, ticking off laps, but he's got the 83 for help should he need it. But these guys, side by side, not like last night. We saw them parade around for almost the whole entire race in a single file line to get to the end tonight. They are racing, folks. You can guess all you want. I'm not telling anybody. None of you have even seen my face. However, that is going to change. Come this Sunday, I will be broadcasting live from the Redneck Room and have the webcam turned on myself, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in the history of Nordgar TV, so you can watch me broadcast while I watch the race with you guys and see all the crazy stuff I do, and maybe I'll tip one back for you too. Tipping one back right now. Aha! And Smith really using the side draft, really pinning. Aliens! Really pinning the 21 down. Munsell up. Oh, and Munsell below the yellow line a little bit. Gets a little bit loose there. The Best Buy machine able to hang on to it though. That yellow line below it, even on the flat, is slick, slick, slick. Front group running side by side. Bringing up the back is going to be Michael Norris, and there is the 81 of Kyle Gimple in 16th position. Excuse me. Well, they're going to parade around here in the back. They're going to try to regain the front group, but I think the guys up front do know the urgency. After this race has been completed, we only have 2 more left. Only 12 more drivers after tonight will qualify for the 500. And the slots are getting filled, and they're getting filled quick. I see we got Alex Holt out in the crowd tonight, Nordgar TV. Alumni, I guess I should call you. Why are you not out there running home? One quarter of the way through the race. Garrett Riley still your leader, the 88 on the outside. Matt Smith, really not a whole lot he can do at this point without more help from Townsend, but trying to save those engines so you don't pop them before the end. Guys being cautious. 53 viewers. Thank you very much. If you are new here, hit that follow button in the face. It's in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. If you have not signed in, logged in, or registered with Twitch, please do. It takes 20 seconds. You don't have to confirm anything. Hit that follow button and be notified when we are live here on Nordgar TV. And be sure to follow us over on Facebook as well as YouTube and Twitter. All the links should be down there somewhere below, but if they're not, head over to www.nordgar.tv. Everything you need to know about Nordgar TV going on over there at that, our home website, I guess I would call it. Top four trying to make an effort to break away. A lot of room there. The 22 given smartly, I might add. That's Ariotti there in the 22. Ariotti's had a rough speed weeks. He's had a rough couple of attempts here, and he finds himself now in the top 6. Running to try to get in here. Ariotti, a very dangerous super speedway driver, and I don't mean dangerous bad. I mean dangerous. He can win one and steal it from you like that, and you don't even see it coming. Ariotti got himself in a good position right now in the 22. Cheetos man there, the 16, also another guy that can snake one from you here at Daytona. Just riding right now in traffic, nowhere really to go. I believe Wilms started about 17th. Where did Wilms start? 18th. Wilms started. Wilms finding himself up in 7th, moving up 10 positions here on lap 28. His nemesis, the evil Cheetos, Marchesini there in the 92 on the outside, running in 13th right there. That's right, I said it, evil Cheetos, there you see it. Oh my, they had damn near going 3 wide up front. 88 really pinning the 21 down, using all the side draft he can, but he's going to need help from the 83 of Townsend to get by the 21. Lap number 30 underway. Let's look at the interval between the front and back pack now. Let's have the Aliens. Aliens been problem all night. Look at that long line of cars, folks. Let's zoom out here, cameraman. This is the back part of the field right here. Look at that long line of cars parading around, actually losing time, I believe, on the front pack. Michael Norris scored in 15th. Let's go to the bumper hump interval. Nowhere else, anywhere on iRacing will you ever see the bumper hump interval except here live on Nordgar TV. There is the bumper hump interval between Michael Norris and Sheila Reber. 3.9 seconds separating the two packs. Taking a look right now, Chubbs down and off the track. Jason Berg off the track as well as Smizer. We still have 38 cars on the lead lap. There is position number 38, Brian Fricke, drafting with Brandon Pipgrass. They are just probably biding their time right now to stay out of trouble. A lot of racing going on up front. Matt Smith there on the outside in the 88, all over the radio right now. Mikey V, who has been strong, finding bad luck most of the week here in qualifying. Mikey V wanting to get in here so bad. Another guy that's been around here at Nordgar TV for a long, long time, looking to gain one of the, well, the Nordtona 500, folks, will be the biggest win at Norgar TV for the entire year, because every time I announce your name, whether it be in a mystery race, a league race, or whatever, I announce your name as Nordtona 500 champion. And Dustin Lee has had that honor for about 363 days. 62 days. 362 days Dustin Lee has had that honor. And that honor is about to be handed over unless Dustin is able to pull off the damn near impossible and win 2 500s in a row. Dustin Lee automatically qualifying because he won last year. We gave him a provisional, an automatic start. He got the 43rd qualifying spot. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that's where he's going to start. We will have its own separate qualifying the day of the 500. So you don't qualify, wherever you qualify, you don't qualify in that order. You will get another shot to run some laps. No telling where Dustin is going to end up starting. Oh, I want to do this again. Let's crank it up, bitches and non-bitches. Guys giving each other plenty of room right now. Playing it smart on lap 35. A lot of bugs out there, a lot of humidity, a lot of horse flies and mosquitoes, and gosh knows what else they're hitting. Moths, beetles, probably some bird poop as well. Hear him feathering the throttle going into the turns. Nah, we're gonna do regular qualifying. No duels this year, maybe next, but not this year. Straight up qualifying like you qualify for here. Easy, over and done with. Yeah, the no bump rule, it definitely changed up the racing for sure, but some kind of glitch. There's some kind of glitch going through the turns. Since the last build, if you get anywhere near that left rear, and we tested it for over 2 weeks in speed weeks. You get anywhere near that left rear, the guy in front of you is going around just about 95% of the time. So we had to take the bumping away. Like NASCAR did it a few years ago, and it ended up being a fairly good race. Still a good restrictor plate race, still a good bump. You can bump draft all you want through the tri-oval and down the backstretch, but it totally changed how these drivers have to line up their shots and get through traffic. And it threw a lot of drivers off for a little while, but we've seen damn good racing here from the beginning of qualifying until now. Yeah, not impossible to police. We have at least 8 admins up above the track watching all these cars go around. Everybody's got a different section of the track they watch. Under yellow, and a different section of the runners that they watch. Admins at Norgar TV doing one hell of a fine job here this year for the Nordtona 500, and they are all over any infractions that may happen. But the drivers, I gotta hand it to the drivers as well. They know the rules and they're abiding by them. And I applaud that very, very much. They know what they need to do, and they know that there will be no toleration of breaking or bending of the rules, and they've been very, very good about it. Not too much complaining, a little bit. You know, race car drivers always complain, but Matt Smith to the point now, going to find himself out front of Garrett Riley now, getting by. New leader up front. Take a look at the back half of the field again. They're still all lined up, single file, being led by Kyle Gimple as well. Michael Moore is still there. Let's go back to the bumper hump interval. 5 seconds behind. Norris running for the Flintstones here tonight. Cartoon Network car. He changes his scheme every night. Although I think we did see this one earlier in the week. That back group maybe starting to wonder what they're going to have to do to get back up here with 60 to go. And Wilms has now gone to the bottom lane. Wilms back to 11th, losing a few spots. People on the outside lane making moves now and moving up through the field. Leading up front on the outside lane is going to be Cormier there in the number 3, and he's going for the lead. Not going to get it done here through 3 and 4. The back group gets further and further away. These guys pulling away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. They're going to need to stay in a single file line and work together if they are going to get back up here. Green flag pit stops should be coming up. Nah, not anytime soon. Well, yeah, actually, we should start seeing green flag pit stops in about 5 laps, according to my calculator, which may be wrong, but about 5 laps. Right around a lap between 50 and 60, but we may see some guys short pit early. 44, maybe going to the outside. Nope, not going to do it. Gets back in line. Townsend gets by the number 3 again. Travis on the outside lane running in 3rd right now. Coming down into turn number 1, number 3. Oh boy. I'm going to give him a warning. Get out of race control. Yep, they're going to start green flag pit stops. Here they come down. Who is going to mess up? Townsend going to take the lead. Green flag pit stops. Lap 44. Everybody blinking out. Aliens, aliens, aliens. Townsend, your leader. Now they're out there single file. Everybody else getting stops, taking tires. Holtman's down and away. Let's see here. I need to do something here real quick. The rest of the field coming down, Townsend down. What is with the aliens here tonight? Down and away, fuel only for most of these drivers. Some guys are taking tires. Probably not a good move if it does continue to go green the rest of the way. And we got multiple packs of 3 everywhere. Back out on the track, 55 miles an hour down pit road, and here comes the next group, group number 3. 44 down, Mikey V down, Evil Cheetos is down, Cheetos is down. Right side's going on the 44. Man, aliens everywhere. Ariati taking a long time down on pit road, but he does get off. See who gets a penalty, if anybody. I don't think anybody, I haven't seen anybody spin. I don't see anybody speeding. Everybody doing exactly what they're supposed to do to try to win this race here at Daytona as they continue under green. Lap 47, and I think everybody may have pit a little early. They're going to have to pit again. If it does go green the rest of the way, they will not have enough to get to the end. They'll have to stop again. So let's take a look and see how it's going to shake out. Dylan Landry out there, your leader now. Michael Norris in second, coming up on the sorry, not the 19. Number 2 down by himself. That's going to be bad news. How much farther can Norris and Landry go? Landry, your leader. There's the 21. Was leading earlier, and Landry going to have to stop. Bad sight to know that you're gonna probably be at the tail end of the lead lap when you come off of pit road, and here comes the 19 of Landry now, as well as Norris. I don't know though, these two last two to pit, if they're able to save 2 laps of fuel, they may be in the catbird seat if it goes green the rest of the way. This may be a smart move on the 19 and the 54. Only time will tell though. Lachlan McMillan, your leader now in the number 26. I believe he may still have to stop as well. 24, David Shutt scored in second. These two may be in. There's Jeremy Dominique in third. I don't know if they have to stop or not. We're going to find out, though. I would think they're getting low. These guys were some of the guys running in the back, running single file for a long time. McMillan, your new leader, lap 50 at halfway. The flags are crossed. 50 to go. McMillan, David Shutt, Jeremy Dominique, your top 3 right now. And they're going to peel off and come down pit road, and the 26 may not. Oh, Dominique may. Oh, what is this? Dominique actually passes the 26 coming across the line. If he was speeding, he's going to end up getting a stop and go, but these guys do a good job. Nobody spins out, nobody crashes, nobody hit one another. Right side tires. 28's down and away, 41, 24, 6, 26 of McMillan, longest pit stop on the crew. 59 also down and away. It's Alex Peck. Remember, they got to enter off on the backstretch. Here comes the lead group, folks. Going by these drivers coming around, and looks like Townsend going to take the lead. Travis Townsend now up front. Giving the 83 a push down into 3 and 4. Ariati in the 22 on the outside. Ari finding himself in a good position after those pit stops. Hipgrass 34th, 1 lap down now. Cormier in 3rd. Matt Smith, your pole sitter, in the lead right now. 48 to go. Ariotti stuck on the outside all by himself with no help. The 94 going to suck up the hole. No, he's not. Ariotti going to dive it down in there. So far, one caution flag on the night, lap number 3, involving 1 to 2 cars. Chubbs. Not Boobs. I said Boobs earlier. No, that's O'Shell. Chubbs getting into trouble early on. Travis Townsend, Cormier, Ariotti, Pipgrass 34th, and Matt Smith. Pipgrass might actually, no, he's scored 36th actually. Justin Munsell in the top 5, and your bubble boy, Jason Oldmans. Remember, only the top 6 going to make it. Everybody else going to have 2 more attempts to get into the 500. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, then Sunday afternoon, the 500 rolls off at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I want all you guys to tune in way before that, because we are going to have a huge, long pre-race show. Just like we did last year, we're going to start awfully early. I'll let you know how early we're going to start. And how early we're going to start is as soon as I roll out of bed, that broadcast is going on, and we are going to talk about something. It is going to happen. So there are your top 6. Now the front are single filed up. Lap 55 on 100 and the top 10, single file. They're going to try to do everything they can to get away from the rest of the chase group. Chase group being led by James Wilms there in 9th. And they are also single file. We're going to have to do the bumper hump interval. There's another single file group from 17th on back. Davis Braun leading them around. Kevin Linden in 18th, Peck 19th, Redmond 20th, David Shutt in 21st. 22nd is going to be McMillan. Remember, McMillan and Norris, Joshua Campbell in 23rd. They may be the guys to watch because they may have enough fuel to get to the end. We saw a fuel mileage run last night, and it may repeat itself here tonight. Jeremy Dominique there, 36th position right now with no one to draft with. Joshua King, Joseph Petrix, 28th, 29th. Dominique must have had a penalty. Kryzik, Dominique, 1 lap down. We do run the lucky dog here, but so far, nobody's needed it. Caution came out on lap number 3, and we have not seen a yellow flag since then. Let's go to the bumper hump interval again between the first and second group. .5 seconds between Landry and Wilms. 3.5 seconds, totally doable. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Fricky. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. to take his car behind the wall. Cheetos and Evil Cheetos hooked up along with Mikey V. They got some work to do. Choo, choo, choo. I think the lead group really trying to put the kibosh to the chase group here so they can race it out toward the end. By staying single file right now, trying to pull away. Unless they start doubling up and start racing one another again like they were earlier, chase group gonna have a hard time catching them. Dylan Landry in 8th position. James Wilms in 9th. 4.4 seconds though. Chase group is catching them. Reber gonna go a lap down in the leaders right there with no one to draft with. 13 gonna have to fall to the back of the lane. Hopefully stay into the draft. Hope that yellow flag comes out and grab that lucky dog. Yeah, Sheila 1 lap down. Hipgrass also 1 lap down. He's going to be the lucky dog recipient. Travis Townsend, Cormier, Ariati, Matt Smith, Munsell, Altman's your top 6. What's going to happen here in 40 laps? Yellow is out. Yellow is out. I'm not sure for what, but the yellow flag comes out on lap 62. What happens here? Wow, Wilms and Cheetos coming down, and that's bad news. They are going to get trapped down on pit road while the yellow is out. There, the lights go on. Why is the yellow out? Uh-oh. There, that's why it's out. Justin Munsell and Matt Smith. Let's take a look at this. Camera angles, please. Thank you very much. Let's drop back a car. Munsell and Smith. And Munsell is going to tap him in the turn. And what did I tell you about that left rear? No pushing through the turns. And that's exactly what happened there between Munsell and Smith. You cannot push through the turns. Can't do it. Don't know what iRacing did. They said, I don't think they did anything, but somebody did something because it never used to be this way. Even like 4 weeks ago, it wasn't like this. And you're going to see just a little bit of touching, and that's all you have to do is get anywhere near the left rear of these cars here at Daytona Superspeedway, and the guy in front of you is going around. That's all there is. This should not have happened, period, at all. He barely touched him. Barely touched him, and he turned him around. And Matt Smith, for the 3rd night in a row, qualifying on the pole, may not end up with a good finish. No, it doesn't look like it. Front of his car is gone. So things have just changed. Caution flag number 2, lap 64. Take another look at it. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 cars going to be involved in that one, and they are some of the top runners. Landry involved. The 13 of Reber, who was 1 lap down, she's going to be involved as well. Munsell, Oltmans. Kryzik going to get through there all right, but Landry going to receive some damage. Cotton going to be, yeah, he's going to receive damage as well.
Man.
Oh, I needed a little break. And getting tired.
So pit stop's going to happen again. From here, they should have enough to get to the end. Actually, it still might be a little close. 46 laps. Yeah, it still might be a little close for some people, depending on how hard they run. I'm looking. There we
The 46 cars going back in.
.48 car. Kryzik, he's going to get his wave around, as well as Dominique and Tori. Jake Petrella, your new leader. Let's get down to pit road, see what happens down there on pit road.
You guys,
right
2 to green still?
Yep. Green.
10-4.
See if anybody's still down there. Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of the guys still down on pit road. Sheila Reber, the 19 of, who is that? That's Landry. What a heartbreaker for Smith. Oltman's in trouble as well. Pacherowitz also in trouble. But I'll tell you who did not benefit from that was James Wilms, Cheetos Man, and Evil Cheetos. They had come down pit road while the yellow came out. They're actually not going to get trapped a lap down, but they're going to fall to the back of the field, and Wilms got a long way to go. There's Evil Cheetos. Evil Cheetos made out. Cheetos made out. Marche Edney up there in 11th somehow, some way. Petrella, Ariotti, Kyle Gimple, your top 3. Townsend, Norris. See if we can get a word in with Matt Smith. Matt Smith still down on pit road. Matt Smith, Norgar in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4 Norton.
Matt, you've been strong. You've qualified on the pole the last 3 nights in a row. Bad luck continues with you there in the 88.
Yeah, I mean, tried a couple of different numbers, but none of them seem to be working out so far. It's wrong place, wrong time. Just nothing you can do about it. All racing incidents.
Well, what do you think happened from your point of view there?
We were all kind of off the gas. We were just riding, trying to pull away a line. I was checking my mirror and talking to Justin. He got a little close. And I definitely know I got tapped in the left rear. And he just barely got into it with me. And by then, I was all the way around.
it's a shame, but to tear up your race car being so strong. But you know, good luck to you for the rest of the night and the rest of the week here, and keep your head up, bud.
Yeah, 10-4, and happy early birthday. Heard it's your birthday tomorrow, and thank you for hosting all these events there with Nord.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Everybody's hearing it's my birthday. Yep, it's my birthday tomorrow. That is true. That is correct. And I appreciate all the wishes for sure. Justin Munsell has taken his car behind the wall. I think he's avoiding some fist fights. So the game has changed, folks. They are doubled up. They are going to go green flag racing here. Lap 67 coming up. Caution flag 2 of the night. Back to green here in just a second. The number 4. Petrella going to lead him down. Ariotti on the outside. Green. Back to green flag racing, and we have stressed this time and time again. Get anywhere near that left rear quarter here at Daytona in these Gen 6 cars, the guy in front of you is going around, and it never used to be that way. When we tested for 3 months. We started testing 3 months before Nordtona 500 speed weeks, and everything was fine. And then 2 weeks before, couldn't do it anymore. But your new leader, Petrella, out front. Got a chance to come from the back to the front. Kyle Gimple as well. They're in second, Ariotti in third. In fourth, going to be fourth. That's Travis Townsend. Michael Norris in fifth. Only 2 more qualifiers after this one tonight. Got to get it done. 81 below the yellow line. Getting a little loose. That's not the most exciting. Side by side, back to double file racing. Outside lane, got the edge coming out of 2. Ariotti, Matt Smith bringing it down again. Extensive damage to that 88. Torrey also down. Petrella down on the bottom. GM Goodrich, Chevy SS. Ariotti gonna lose 2 spots in a hurry. That outside lane just blowed right up. Townsend gonna have to get him back up there. Coming out of 2, outside lane, and Townsend may try to make it 3 wide here. Now he's just getting air. Mikey V back up in the top 5. There in the 75, being patient. 29 to go. Ariotti needed some help on the outside, that bottom lane. Ariati coming down the front stretch and getting one hell of a run. Look at that, passing 2 cars. Gonna be 3 in a second. Look at the run Ariati getting. It's go time now for these guys. Maybe the last chance for some of them. Ariati now down at the bottom, going to pick up 3rd spot. Venturella in the 4. Got Kyle Gimple in the 81 right behind him. Ariati in 3rd. Townsend on the outside in the 83. Norris behind Ariati. .25 to go. Take a look at our bubble boy. Marche, Endy, Evil Cheetos, the bubble boy. No, he's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like Michael Norris is going to be the bubble boy right now. Great shot from overhead, going down the backstretch here at Daytona, side by side, all the way back. 29 cars still on the lead lap. Holtman's behind the wall, as well as Cotton. Torrey as well, Ryan Worley, Munsell, Patrick, Fricky, Chubbsburg. Look in on James Wilms. Where's Cheeto's man running? Wilms slowly moving up through the field there in the 16, but gonna need some help. Wilms thinking about making it 3 wide. And they are 3 wide behind James right there at 94. 11 in the 28 go 3 wide. The 94 picks up a spot. The 39 looking to do the same thing. Can't do it though. The 11 got him woed up. Some good racing going on here. Travis Townsend back to the outside lane, got Evil Cheetos behind him. Making a move. He may go to the outside lane. He might be getting hot. Got to be really careful of these engines, and I wouldn't be surprised as hard as these guys are running if we don't see one pop here before the end. It's go time, boys. It's go time. Gotta get up to that 6th position transfer spot. Everybody thinking they can do it. But it may take somebody else's bad luck for that to happen for some of these drivers. Whoa, and Ariati, Alien's attacking him. He gets down, back up into position. Michael Norris all over it, making sure he doesn't run him over. But Ariati very conscious about disappearing off the track. Lap 80, 20 to go. Wide. Field going by Landry there. Landry hanging to the outside. Going to go a lap down. Look at that outside lane move, people. Townsend got a busted front end. Still got a lot of downforce and draft ability. There is the 88 on the outside. That's Matt Smith going to try to finish. Yellow is out again. 20 to go. Yellow is out. The curse continues. Yellow flag number 3 on the night. Lap 80. Let's take a look and see what happens here. Who brings out this yellow? Who is going to get screwed? Right, ooh, big one. Oh, into Wilms. Let's see here. That's Ryan Newman, James Wilms there, the 12 and the 16. Wilms trying to make it 3 wide, stick his nose in there. And I don't think the 12 wanted him to go through. Oh no, the 11 comes up into the 16 right there, hits him pretty hard. Continues to go straight. 12 given no room. Wilms not letting off. None of these guys are going to let off the gas. That's just not going to happen. When you get a run, they're going to try to make everything they can. Take another look at it here. Right there, contact between the 11 and the 16. 16's got to run, and that is going to bring out yellow flag 3 on lap 80 of the night. Let's go on board. Let's take a look and see what Dominique saw. I don't know. That's a hard lick, too. Dominique having bad luck here tonight, too. Let's go on board with the 16. Swore I saw Newman throw a block. But hey, you got to do what you got to do to get to the end of this sucker. Let's see. Let's go on board with Wilms. Helms saves his car. 16 gonna save his car. Let's go on board with the 12. See what he felt. Ryan Newman on board with Ryan. Newman hard into the tires. Landry gonna get the lucky dog, gonna get the wave around. He's gonna get his lap back and get another shot at this. Let's see, let's go on board with the 35. Let's see what the 35, if he saw anything. Joshua King. Let's go to the gyro cam for this one. Take that back. Let's go on board with a 39. Joshua's one car back too many. 39 of Wenson. There you see the contact between the 11 and the can't see much. See Wenson get through there by the skin of his chinny chin chin. $17 laps remain as we are back up live now. Take a look and see. Millen, Dominique got Sheila Reaver. She's gone behind the wall. She's gonna go. McMillan also behind the wall. Ryan Newman, yeah, he's done for the night. Matt Smith still out there. 3 laps down. Petrella, Townsend, these guys, lights on the pace car off, they will be going green next time. I'm not sure these guys really wanted to see the yellow come out to the end. But caution flag 3 comes out on lap 80. Bubble Boy Derek Cormier right now in 6th spot. Derek. Driving the number 3. Ariani on the inside of him. Michael Norris just out of the spot there in 7th. We'll see what happens here on this restart. I think it's going to be a lot of giddy up and go. There's going to be a lot of pushing and shoving on this restart with so few laps to go. This is going to be an interesting restart, folks. Townsend on the outside, Petrella down on the bottom. What's going to happen? Who's going to get in? Who's going to have to try tomorrow? We're going to find out in 15 laps. Green, green, green. So far, so good. I don't see any. Oh, they're pushing and shoving in the back. Desperation setting in for some of these guys. 15 to go, the 81 all over the back of the 4, through the tri-oval, across the stripe, trying to pull away from the rest of the heathens here with 14 to go. And look at those three on the outside. That is some bumper humping there on the outside lane, trying to make something happen. The bottom lane trying to pull away. Trying to desperately get back up there. He's going to need Evil Cheetos to help him. They are side by side in the back, racing each other for all they're worth with 13 to go. Mikey V creeping up there and getting within distance to try to pull away a qualifying spot for the Nordtona 500 there in the 75. Work needs to be done with some of these drivers. Oh no, Evil Cheetos in the front. 92 turned around. Yellow flag number 4 comes out on lap 88. Cautions breed cautions. The game has changed once again, folks. I can't take all this drama. Wow. Too much drama for me to handle. Let's see what happens here. Marche Edney on the outside. I saw him fly. Those 4, nose to tail. Coming down. And bam. 3 gets into the back of him in the turn. And he should be removed from the race, if anybody's listening. That's the second time he's bumped in the turn. But it's a racing deal, everybody. Yep. Admin's all over it. They saw it before I even said it. And that's going to be a heartbreaker for Cormier as well as the 92. But bumping in the turns, not allowed until the last lap. 21 going to go right through him. Norris going to get through there. The 41, the 8, the 39. we're still going to have a bunch of guys that may have thought they did not have a shot earlier. 10 laps to go. They may still have a shot. Let's take a look. Let's go on board with David Shutt. David Shutt riding behind all this in the 24. I'm not sure if he makes it through or not. Let's go on board with him. And Shutt not going to make it through. Let's fall back a few more spots. Watch the carnage here. Well, let's go on board with Cormier. I mean, these guys just pushing for all they're worth, trying to get back up there. You can push on the last lap, the very last lap, but there is definite contact there. Evil Cheetos is probably looking for some Doritos right now. Let's fall back further. Let's go on board with who we got here. Enjoy the view. Let's go on board with Mikey V down on the inside, running an 8. Mikey gets through there. Norris gets through there as well. Luck of the draw. It's just all about closing your eyes and hoping for the best sometimes. That's what some of these guys did. Let's go on board with Caressel. Caressel running in 13th. Wow, and Nick gets slowed down, still wrecking in front of him. He about spins it, getting on the brakes so hard, but no damage for Caressel. They're in 14th. Marche behind the wall. Matt Smith going to get one of his laps back. Let's see who else we got here. I'll tell you what, we never do this view. Let's do this. Let's go on board with the 83 of who we got? Travis Townsend, who's running first on the outside lane, running third overall right there. Let's go to the gearbox and watch it from his car. And we'll even slow it down here. See what happens to Edney here. Round and round he goes. Oh, Norris does receive a little bit of damage there. Sliding. 39 involved as well. Wow. Well, let's head back up live. It's going to be a shootout. It is going to be, it's going to be a mess. We may see another one before the end, trying to push and shove to get to the end. But Petrella going to be your leader. Second is going to be Gimple on outside. They are doubled up. They will go green here in just a second. Townsend in third, Ariotti in fourth, Mikey V in fifth, and Michael Norris in sixth. .22 cars still on the lead lap. Kryzik last one on the lead lap. So the bubble spot going to be Mikey V. Davis Braun just outside of the bubble spot there in the 42. DuPont, Jeff Gordon scheme. Hold on to your butts, people. This is about to get real. Pace car going to be peeling off. Lap 94 coming up. 7 to go. 7 to go.
Green flag.
Green, green, green. Here we go. Petrello leading them down. No patience left in these drivers. What's going to happen? Whoa. 21, big gap down on the bottom. People making moves. What just happened? We lost how many drivers? Was that aliens? I don't know. It happened so fast, I couldn't tell. Wow. Petrella, Townsend, Norris, your top three. Ariotti, they're in fourth. Fifth is going to be the 21 of Garrett Riley. Single filed up now on the bottom. Look at all the fanning out back. This is the danger zone right here, the 94. And the 11, the 7, and the 59 front group pretty much lined up single file. Mikey V fighting for everything he's got right now. Gimple in the bubble spot in the 81, hitting the stripe with 5 to go. 6 car dives it down to the bottom. Mikey V in 7th on the outside. Will these guys up front play nice and finish just to get into the show? I don't know, but we're going to find out here in just a little bit. Six to the outside. Mikey V got to make something happen. 83 getting below that yellow line just a little bit. Trying to breathe his engine. Norris up to third. Side by side for 6th position. Look at them going at it. Front crew can just ride and get into the show, but 6th position getting messy. Look at the outside lane. 81 gonna suck up the bottom gap. No, and they're gonna go side by side for 3rd and 4th right now. Look at this, Ariotti to the outside, battling for 3rd with Norris. These guys are not done, they are not content with just riding to the finish. Top 2, Townsend in the 83. Petrella there in the lead, but 3rd on back is a cluster truck. Whoa, 21 damn near getting out of shape. Norris down on the bottom, better not get off that yellow line. Better not let anybody in. Look at this, 2 to go. And Townsend to the outside. They are not content. The leaders are not content with riding side by side all the way through 6. Norris gets out of shape coming down the back stretch. No! He's going to fall to the back of this pack, and oh no for Michael Norris. Racing hard, 3 wide, coming out of turn 3 and 4. Townsend to the point, lead change, white flag. Townsend, Petrella, Caressel, Ariati. Look at the battle for 4th on back. This is getting crazy, 3 wide. You are allowed to push in the turns here on the last lap. Do what you gotta do to get the win. Here comes the 83 of Travis Townsend. Out of turn number 4, down the triangle, side by side with the 4. Too close to call for the win. Photo finish at the stripe. Oh my, I'm spent. Townsend gonna get it. Petrella gonna come home 2nd. Caressa at 3rd. Mikey V somehow, someway grabs 4th position. 5th gonna go to Linden. Pipgrass in 6th, and Ariati going home. Take a look at this finish, folks, right here. Let's slow it down frame by frame. There is your finish between the 83 and the 4. That is how close that was. 2nd place going to go to Petrella. Caressel in the 6. Saving his car on the last yellow flag. Going to save it. He'll bring it home 3rd. Mikey V in 4th. In 5th going to be the 7 of Linden. And Pipgrass, who ran in the back all freaking night. They're in the 94, going to seal the last spot. There is 6th position, the finish for 6th. Ariati on the outside there in the 22. Not going to get her done. Unbelievable. Pipgrass showing unbelievable patience tonight. He's got to be he gets the patient award tonight. Let's talk to our winner, Travis Townsend. Travis Townsend, Norgar in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Norgar.
Man, you've had a rough week here, but you get it done. You were not content with just riding 1 and 2. You had to make it a nail-biter at the end, and you win by 9 1/1000ths of a second. How do you feel?
Relieved. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it or not. I knew the temps were kind of running low there, and I hated to go out wide there like I did on Jake and past him, but I was getting hot there coming down the stretch, and I was afraid I wouldn't have enough to keep pushing him. I was afraid I'd blow up again like how I did the other night, so made a run for it, made it work.
Pretty intense action going on up front there. I thought you guys would be just fine to just ride, but not the case. All the way from 1st all the way back to 8th, just battling it out. Few more wrecks tonight. How was the 83, and what are you going to do to it between now and Sunday?
It was real good. It's been strong all week. Just, luck hasn't been on my side till tonight, so made a little bit of practice and make sure I got it snugged up on corner entry. I had one point there at the beginning of the race where it stepped out and getting into turn 1 on me kind of scared me, so make sure I have that in line. That's not a problem for Sunday.
Well, great job. Congratulations. You come home with the win tonight, but hey, this is just to get in the show. The 500 coming up, so good luck to you, man. Anybody you want to shout out to, give a thanks to, now's the time.
Thanks to all you always do a good job. All the admins keeping us straight and everything. Also kind of glad and relieved I got this win. Now I guess I can take my fiance to dinner tomorrow night. I told her it was going to depend if I won the race or not.
Well, good for you. All right, man. Good job. See you on Sunday.
Thanks, Nord.
Petrella, Nordgar, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Jake, man, great run for you. Looks solid. It looked like you and Townsend were just going to ride to the end. Were you a little surprised when he whipped it out there and tried to steal the win and actually did steal the win from you? Or was it just, you know, tooth and nail the whole time?
You know, really, I was hoping he was going to stay behind me and just push me. I really wanted to get that win, but I'm not surprised at all that he moved out and to get in his zone. I mean, everyone wants to win, even though the top 6 move on. It's still, everyone still wants to win.
Well, second place gets you in the show. Congratulations. We'll see you on Sunday. Anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to, man, now is your time.
Thank you. You know, my spotters, Mike Johnson and Steve Landry, made a great call. I was in the second pack the whole race, and they really got me up front to that caution on the short pitting. So really got to thank them. That was all of them, pretty much.
All right, man. Good luck on Sunday. We'll see you. Caressel, got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Nick, I think the most patient award goes to you tonight. You rode in the back. Were not a factor for 7/8 of this race. And you find yourself in position to get a top 3. How do you feel right now?
I'm amazed that I made it to the front in that last run there. I started 15 laps ago, I was 22nd, and I thought there was no way, but that other caution came out, started out 12. There was a few guys damaged in front of me, and made all the right moves on that last run.
That you did, and that last wreck, we saw you really hard on the brakes. You damn near spun it around, and it looked like you just completely almost stopping for that wreck paid off.
Yeah, that's kind of what I decided to do all night. I rode in the back, and anytime there was a caution, just jam on the brakes as hard as I can, let it roll, get on the brakes again, and just stop. And hopefully nobody arc brake me, and it didn't happen tonight, so we're good to go.
Well, congratulations, Nick. You're in it. We'll see you on Sunday. Who do you want to give a shout out to and thank?
Shout out to all the guys that were back there with me, Peck, Shutt, Lachlan, Redmond. A lot of them were back there helping me out. I was kind of the caboose of our trains there for a while, so they all got caught up in wrecks, unfortunately, but we'll see what we do Sunday.
All right, good luck. Mikey V, Nordgar, you got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
Mikey V, strong in the front part of the race, in the beginning of the race. Middle of the race, after green flag pit stops, looked like you were kind of in trouble. And somehow, some way, you fought your way in the last 5 laps there, fought your way, you fell back to 8th, got back up to 5th, fell back to 7th again, in and out of the transfer spot. I don't know how many times. Do you have any hair left?
Oh yeah, it was pretty intense. I was in and out, and then at the end there, that last caution had cost me some damage, so I was kind of worried a little bit about that.
Well, you're in the show, bud. Congratulations. You come home 4th tonight. You seal the deal. What do you got between now and Sunday? You got more work to do, or are you just going to put the cover on it, hang out, and watch the rest of the action on Nordgar TV?
A little bit of both. I think I got some tuning to do a little bit, but I've just finally kind of got this set up where I wanted it. First part of the week kind of been a train wreck, but I think I'm relatively happy with it. It's fast. It still finished fast, even though it still had a little bit of damage. So I think I'm pretty happy.
Great job. Congratulations. Now's time for your shout-outs and thanking your sponsors. Do all that. Go.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Death Bingo Gaming, my teammate Brad Tyler. He helps me out getting setups and getting things done. Thanks. I'd like to thank you guys and all your admins who do a lot of work. Shout out to all the Twitch viewers. That's who we race for. Put on a good show. Appreciate it.
See you on Sunday, bud. Good job. Kevin Linden. Nordgar, you got a copy, Kevin?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Kevin, good job. And what in the hell did you think there on that last run about what was going on in front of you?
Oh, I saw that last run, and it's like the last couple times, except being caught up in a few accidents, seems like if you stall out, you just can't seem to get going again. So tonight I thought, well, we ride on the back and see if we have some momentum coming up through the field. And I couldn't believe once it went green how much momentum we could get going so quick.
Yeah, a lot of drivers during the week, said, we can't pass, we can't pass. We saw you pass I don't know how many cars tonight. You did a great job in the number 7 Lowe's. How is that car for the 500? Is she ready?
Yeah, the car's actually real good. It's, as long as we can keep it out of trouble and be patient, I think the car will actually run really good because it's run all week here pretty fast. It's just, it's hard to get past. I mean, it's really hard to keep the momentum up. If you get bogged down, it's hard to get going again.
Well, it takes a while to line up your shots. Kind of different speedway racing than most people are used to, but looked pretty interesting out there from the number 7 Lowe's. Who do you got to thank for everything underneath your seat there tonight?
I can give a shout out to my wife and a shout out to Billy Waters for painting a new paint scheme for tonight. This is the new scheme we're going to run for the 500, this year's Lowe's scheme, so maybe that gives a bit better luck.
Well, good luck on Sunday. Congratulations tonight. Brandon Pipgrass, Norgar, you got a copy, Brandon?
I got you, Nord.
Brandon, you were like dead last for a lot of the night. You just hung out, you took your time, you find yourself in the top 6. How in the heck did you do it, Brandon?
That I have no clue. I got checking up for the pack there in the first couple of laps. I got hit by somebody, kept it on the apron, and fell back to like 38th, almost went a lap down. And I think Michael Norris was staying on the lead lap there when that caution came out. And I guess everything fell into place.
Well, you finish in the top 6, and there on that last lap, you saw Norris get a little loose out in front of you, or maybe you didn't see him. What did you think of that? Did you think we were going to have another disaster again, or did you just close your eyes and keep your foot in it?
I didn't even see him get loose. I just took a hole in wherever it was. I hopefully it'll be a fast one.
Well, you come home 6. You are the bubble boy, and you come home over Ariati. It was so close at the end. I mean, so close. Not even a spoiler length there at the finish. You eke out Adi there in the 22. You got to feel good about that. And now you get to watch the rest of the week. What do you got for everybody on Sunday there in the 94?
I think we got something good. It's just we got to stay close to people that who have a fast car. So it's a little bit bad in the clean air. So if I can stay behind somebody and make a lap pass, it'd be nice.
10-4. Anybody you want to thank?
Thanking my spotter, Jake Nichols, there, who got me in the first race and guided me through everything, kept my nerves down in the first couple of laps, so everything wasn't going so well.
Congratulations. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for Daytona tonight. Let's go over the finishing order here. 4 cautions on the night. Cautions bred cautions tonight. Long green flag run, green flag pit stops. A lot of drama, and I expect pretty much the next 2 races, the final 2 races, are going to have just as much drama, so you're going to want to tune in for those. Where is... Yeah, there they are. Travis Townsend going to come home with the win. Petrella in second. That's not right. That's not right at all. Ariati scored 3rd. That ain't right. Unless I did something wrong here. Those aren't the results. It's got Ariati scored as 3rd. Garrett Riley in 5th. That can't even be, well, what the hell. All right, well, unofficial results. Travis Townsend, Petrella, Caressel, Mikey V, Linden, Pipgrass, your top 6, Ariati in 7th. And I swear we looked at all that, but now I got to look at it again. I don't know why that's wrong. Let's make sure I'm right here. Yeah, it's going to be Townsend Petrella, the 6 of Caressel, Mikey V. They're in 4th. In 5th is going to be the 7 of Kevin Linden. 6 is going to be Pip Grass over Ariotti. Yeah, the results are wrong. Told you. We're still working on our overlays. Garrett Riley in 8th. In 9th is going to be Kyle Gimple. Heartbreaker for Norris. Norris had it locked up in the 54. Got loose coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Got loose. Watched everybody go by him. Threw his arms up in the air. But he'll come home 10th. Joshua King in 11th. Alex Peck in 12th. Pacherowitz in 13th. Dave O there in 14th. 15th is going to be Campbell. Braun in 16th. Landry 17th. Kryzik in 18th. Wenson in 19th. And 20 of David Shutt. Last one on the lead lap. Going to finish 20th in the 24. Matt Smith. Matt Smith with a wrecked race car who qualified on the pole last 3 nights in a row. Comes down 2 laps down, but still out there plugging away. Now remember, these qualifying races, 250 miles, are going to be double the length for the 500. And when you have a wrecked race car, you got to fix on it, and get the best finish you can. That's going to do it from Daytona here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to head over to Norgard TV Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and whatever else I'm forgetting. Norgard.tv for all Norgard TV action. I am Norgard. I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Great racing, exciting, drama-filled race here tonight. And I expect the same the next 2 nights. It's not going to get any prettier, that's for sure. 12 more spots remain, and that is all for the 500. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and we will see you tomorrow.